Good afternoon, everybody. Well, thank you, friends. Thank you for everyone who watching my videos and give your participate with a comment and like and for subscribe also. I really appreciate that. And I will bring this topic because I want to share information and share knowledge for all of you guys. Please watch until the right end and don't forget to share to get more information. So I hope you will stick with me until this videos. So see you next. So all of you guys will wonder how a chronology or why Russia going to war with Ukraine. So let's go back to the past years. The Soviet Union, or as known well now as Russia, after Germany lost in World II and had influence in Eastern Europe. No wonder the countries in Eastern Europe have also become a communist countries. In 1991, the Soviet Union and pact dissolved. In the same year, Ukraine fought for independence from Soviet Union in a referendum. Russian president that year agreed with this. Subsequently, Russia, Ukraine, and Belarus formed in the Commonwealth of Independent States, as known as TIS. But there was split. Ukraine considers that TIS is Russia's attempt to control all other countries under the Russian Empire and the Soviet Union. In May 1997, Russia and Ukraine signed a friendship treaty. It is an attempt to resolve this agreement. Russia is allowed to retain majority ownership of ships in Ukraine, Crimea, Black Sea Fleet. Russia also has to pay Ukraine a rental fee for using Sevastopol port. Relations between Russia and Ukraine have been heating up again since 2014. At that time, there was a revolution against Russia's supremacy. So Russia invaded Ukraine as a warning. Let's take a look. So the tension over the Ukraine and Russia crisis have been simmering for more than 2 months, with diplomatic effort to resolve the issues showing a little sign of progress. Russia has more than 100,000 troops on its border with Ukraine, sparking Western warning of an imminent invasion. Moscow, which has repeatedly denied it planned to invade and say it is responding to aggression by NATO, allies, dismisses this warning as hysteria. So Russia President Putin made a speech saying he had decided to conduct a special military operation to protect people who have been subject to abuse and genocide by the Kiev region for 8 years. Repeating a baseless claim about Ukraine, Russian separatists backed Donbas region. He denied, however, that Russia was planning to occupy Ukrainian territories. We are not going to impose everything on anyone by force. So he went on to warn whoever tries to interfere with us, and even more so, to create threats for our country, for our people, should know that Russia response will be immediately and will lead you to such consequence that you have never experienced in your story. So after the invade Ukraine, what the impact after bombing? Let me see. Russia force launched a series of missiles attacks against location near Kiev. Kiev is capital city of Ukraine, as well as the use of long-range artillery against the northern city of Kharkiv near the Russian border across central and eastern Ukraine. As Russia force attacked the country from three sides, people in the city of Odessa, Dnipro, Mariupol, and Kramatorsk report they used huge blast. Most of the target were military bases, but there was clearly substantial damage in and around several cities. In Kharkiv, a image of an apartment block that had been damaged by a missiles or long-range artillery. Another video showed a rocket embedded in a road. The state emergency service report that 6 people were trapped in a rubble in Nizhins. I got this from BBC News. So I want to know, what do you think if this a question come up to you? What if Ukraine join NATO? Will be there the next World War III. So I would say before that Putin say or Russian had declared who is introvert to this country will get the consequence. So actually, for me, Russia invades Ukraine because actually Russia demand to not join the NATO because there will something maybe happen for like we see before a bombing and but let's jump right to Ukraine side. Ukraine side maybe just get more power from the NATO to transfer to get more help or because as we know Ukraine is under control of the Russia in 1991 and become she just want to make a relation with NATO such as Americans and more country in Europe. So what do you think, guys? You can write your comments on the box below. So if there's something misplaced, or if there's something wrong when I give my opinion, you can share your thoughts in the comment. And I really appreciate you watching my videos. And thank you very much. So see you guys in my next videos. If I post it, I will share it. Okay, thank you.